Look closely at this man. He traded a brand new iPhone 20, a gift from his wife, for a piece of rotten wood from a villager's home. Most people would think this deal was utterly absurd, but this man had other plans. He wanted to use this rotten wood to make a high-end, luxurious tea table. When his wife heard about this, she was furious. She scolded him for ignoring the family's practical needs. She couldn't believe he had traded such an expensive gift for seemingly useless wood. She said if he really wanted wood, he could just pick some up from the mountain. Her anger was like a summer storm, almost drowning the man. Meanwhile, the news quickly spread throughout the entire village. It attracted many curious glances and whispers. People flocked to see what was going on. But this man was not swayed by the outside noise. He firmly believed in the potential of this wood. This wood had weathered countless forces of nature. Every crack and scar told a story. This man began the meticulous crafting process. He felt the texture and history of each piece of wood. He carefully designed every detail of the tea table. For countless days and nights, he worked tirelessly in his workshop. He gradually carved beauty out of the rough wood. Finally, this tea table full of stories was born. It preserved the wood's original patterns and textures, while incorporating modern design elements, combining both practicality and aesthetics. When the tea table was displayed in the village square, all the previous mockery and misunderstanding turned into shock and admiration. The villagers gathered around the tea table, marveling at this man's exquisite craftsmanship and visionary insight. Even his wife, who was initially angry, had to admit that this piece made from pine cones was an unparalleled work of art. Let's see how this man made it. Watch until the end, and you'll definitely want to like this tea table. When you see this stage, this exquisite tea table is complete. Although the video is only a few minutes long, in reality, this man spent 7,746 hours to complete this task. So everyone should encourage craftsmen. Your support is the motivation for our creations. Thank you so much. Can you rate this tea table? If the full score is 100, how many points would you give it? Feel free to leave your comments. See you next time.